بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم. أما بعد، إن شاء الله عز وجل السلسلة دي اللي هنبتدي فيها بإذن الله هتبقى عبارة عن الهدف منها، يعني بأبسط بساطة هي زيادة حصيلة الكلمات. جميل. الفكرة كلها اللي احنا ناخد الوورد بالديفينيشن بالجنرال اكزامبل، يبقى في مثال ان جنرال. والفكرة بقى إن شاء الله عز وجل الجديدة ألا وهي إن اللي أنا ضايف مثال إسلامك على كل وورد، بحيث ان انت خصوصا كمعلم اونلاين. يعني انا شايف السلسله دي اكتر ناس هتستفيد منها هي المعلمين اللي اوريدي شغالين مع الاعاجم. فانت هتزود حصيله الكلمات بتاعتك الوردز، وفي نفس الوقت انت رابطها بتخصصك او بمجالك. تمام، فنقول بسم الله ونتوكل على الله. بسم الله. Here we have the first word, arise. To arise is to happen, to exist, to begin, or to appear. For example, if any problems arise, let me know. Another example here. Difficulties arose with his computer because it was old. Let's start with the Islamic example. When the Prophet ﷺ called the people of Quraysh to Islam on Mount Safa, he said, O people of Quraysh, if I told you that an army is about to arise behind this mountain to attack you, would you believe me? This was how he began delivering his message publicly. The second word, benefactor. A benefactor is a person who gives money to help someone. The student's benefactor gave him money to spend on his studies. The Islamic example. Uthman ibn Affan radiallahu anhu wa ardah was a generous benefactor during the Battle of Tabuk. He financed a third of the army with his own wealth, buying hundreds of camels and provisions for the Muslim soldiers. The third word, blacksmith. A blacksmith is a person who makes things out of metal. The blacksmith pounded the piece of metal until it was flat. The Islamic example here. The Prophet ﷺ once mentioned that sitting with a bad companion is like sitting next to a blacksmith. You may get burned or walk away with a bad smell. He used this metaphor to warn against the influence of bad friends. The fourth word, charitable. When someone is charitable, they help people who are in need. My sister was charitable enough to help me buy my first house. The Islamic example. Abu Bakr as-Siddiq radiallahu anhu arda was extremely charitable. During the early days of Islam, he spent a large part of his wealth to free Muslim slaves who were being tortured, such as Bilal ibn Rabah. The last word that we will have today, chimney. A chimney is a tall pipe used to carry smoke out of a building. For example, the cat was on the roof sitting next to the chimney. The Islamic example. During the rule of Umar ibn Khattab radiallahu anhu, he once saw smoke rising from a chimney in the desert near Medina. He personally went to investigate and found a mother with hungry children. He carried food on his back to feed them. Inshallah, these are the 5 words of today, and inshallah Azza wa Jal, the next video we will take the next 5 words. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.